Hello everyone, this is Vicer Plays, and today I'm going to be playing Fallout New Vegas. This is my first time doing a actual gameplay series. I also don't normally use my microphone when I record stuff, so a bit nervous about the whole voice thing. But yeah, so let's get to playing. Loading downloadable content, please wait. Okay, so we're going to start a new game, and I'm going to be quiet so y'all can listen to the intro.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
This probably has to be one of my favorite openings to any of the games I've ever played at this moment in time. I don't think there's anything that they could have done to make this better for the time frame that they had to make everything. Now I'm going to get bombarded with these packs because I have all the DLCs and everything.
Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your
My name is
Can you tell me
Visor.
I can't say it's what I picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Okay, so I'm going to make my character based off of my OC. I'm going to mess with this and I'll get back to you guys once I'm done. Okay, so I do believe I have gotten him to look how I want him to look. I might end up changing the hairstyle eventually, but I don't think I'm going to right now. I like the hairstyle. You want this to be your character? Yes.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
There's always like a little lag spike right here whenever you first get up. Here we go.
So far. Go ahead.
There's actually a bunch of stuff around here that you can loot for free,
Learn right quick
like
if
over
you
here.
tell your father.
So before I touch the vigor tester, I'm going to run around and collect all that stuff, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so I went through and I grabbed like everything that is actually valuable, and now I'm going to use a vigor tester machine to decide what I want my stats to be. My character is not a very like strong character, but he does use a weapon that requires 6 strength, but there's a perk that'll lower that, so I don't need as much strength. He is supposed to be very good when it comes to perception. Endurance, he's not the best. Charisma, that's just not that good of a thing in this game because it doesn't affect all that much. He's pretty intelligent. He is very agile, and he has decent luck. Now I'm going to mess around with these. I think I might take the last point out of charisma and put it into something else. Actually, no, I think I might just do... Yeah, so I think this is going to be my stats. 4, 8, 2, 2, 8, 8, 8. My character will be very charismatic, but this just doesn't affect enough stuff to where it's actually worth putting a bunch of points into it at the beginning of the game.
I just don't get it. A stiff breeze would tear you in two, but a couple of bullets and you're right
Yep.
as rain. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Cat.
House.
Shelter.
Night.
Day. Campfire, I guess.
Enemy.
Kill. Swiss cheese.
Light.
Dark.
Mother.
Caretaker. Nothing really popped
Now,
in my
I
head
got a
from
few
Mother.
Statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
No opinion.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I would disagree with that.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I strongly agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Shadow in a door frame. Oh, that's actually one of the things.
Okay. How about this one?
Looks like a ship reflecting on the water. Oh yeah, ship at sea.
Last one.
Like two people high-fiving. Bearded. Oh, I don't see any of these except for the a mushroom cloud. I'm gonna go with that one.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Science, sneak, and melee weapons. No. I am repair, guns, and then my person will be sneaky, but you do want to be able to talk to people a lot early game. Which one do I want to put it in? Okay, so I know that I'm going to need to use barter at some point. I'm just going to put it into speech. Yeah, we're going to do guns, repair, and speech.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Imagine if I did have a family history of getting shot in the head. The flame that burns twice as fast burns half as long. All weapons have plus 3% chance to critically hit, but equipment decays 15% faster. I don't like a only 15% chance. I will get a person who will basically remove the 15% chance, or not chance, decay speed. So it could be good. See, I'm good-natured, but I do believe I am trigger disciplined. You guns and all that stuff, more accurate. See, +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. This is indeed what I want. Now I'll just need like a magazine or something to help with those ones. Order. I do not like the sound of that because I don't always want to have 160 pounds of stuff on me at all times. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with the ones I selected.
Right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Now he's going to lead us over here. Which I can just stand over here and wait for him.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway.
Thank you for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
No promises. I already hit no, so I won't get the thing for starting it with hardcore mode on. I should have went with hardcore mode. Now I'm going to get a bunch of quests, some relating to DLCs and others relating to just the main storyline. Gonna get like bombarded with these. Anyway, so he said to go to the saloon. If you look at the mini map, look at the like mini compass down at the bottom, the saloon is right over here. Let me put on some of the armor that I got. So I'm going to be using the 10mm pistol and I'm going to be using the lightweight leather armor.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Doc Mitchell said that you could teach me to survive in the desert.
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
Okay. Get another thing from a DLC. Gonna steal that because it's a really good revolver. I have some ammo for it, but I'm not going to waste any of it. I'm going to wait 1 hour so she gets over here.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Okay. Something that you'll learn pretty early on in this game is that
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
when you're standing, the thing moves around a little bit, but when you crouch, it moves around less.
Try crouching down and staying still. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay, I'm in.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to cut to once we actually get there.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Okay.
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
I've never been good with the varmint rifle. I can never tell when I'm aiming correctly at the things. Oh, I hit it. There we go. First group of geckos cleared out.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Anyways, I think I'm just going to complete the tutorial and that'll be it for this episode. For the rest of this, I'm going to use pistol because it's stronger. I always suggest using your strongest weapon over whatever your weakest weapon is. Most of the time. Not all the time though. Sometimes the stronger weapons can be problematic. There we go. That's another one taken care of. Another well. And I do believe the next one is probably just down here. Yep. You good?
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Well, thank you.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
It couldn't hurt.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Okay. So, that means that there's a campfire that we have to go to, and I do believe the campfire is right down here. Yep, right over there, the campfire. So, we're going to go back to the town and collect those flowers, and then we'll come right back here, and we'll get cooking with Sunny. We're going to go over to the things, and then I'll cut to it. Hello, we are back, and we are over at the schoolhouse. If you want to know where this is located, you can either follow the compass down where HP is, or right up there, that house on the hill, that's Doc Mitchell's house. So just go back to there and then go down this path. And the saloon is right over there. Anyways, there are a bunch of mantises over here. They're big enough to where you cannot... Most mantises you can just kill by walking over them. These ones are big enough to where you can't do that. Instead, you just have to deal with trying to kill them. It can be annoying sometimes hit with how stick like they are. We just gotta make sure we grab all of those. Oh, and while we're here, we are going to go ahead and enter the schoolhouse. And I missed. I missed again. Okay, I am not going to waste the rest of my shots on this. Matter of fact, due to how hard they are to hit, I would suggest switching to some sort of melee weapon. Because melee weapons work in a way to where, as long as it's in front of you, in any way, shape, or form, there's a decent chance of you hitting it. So I just switched to a very weak melee weapon. Programmer's Digest and bobby pins. Need skill of 25 or higher. Let me look at my skills. 42, 27, okay, and this is an easy terminal, so instead we can just hack the terminal. We'll start with finding 1 out of 7. Terminals can be very annoying to unlock, so I'm just going to figure out how to unlock this, and I'll cut to it. Okay, so I do believe that I found the word. It is Rangers, and it's a match. Let's see. Disengage lock. Now that we have done that, we can open the safe and grab everything that is in there. Now we can leave. That is the only reason that we went in there, was to unlock that safe. Now next, we're going to go up to the graveyard, which is up there, and I'll cut over to that. Okay, so we are here at the place. Just a heads up, you will run into some enemies here, so I do suggest coming prepared. I ran into a red scorpion, but I'm going to switch over to the shotgun just because I cannot remember what... Oh, they're blowflies. I cannot remember what was up here, or is. Blowflies can be very annoying to hit. They move around just enough to where... I suggest using bats to take care of these guys, because sometimes they can be, like I said, annoying to hit. Like that right there, which just flew around in a circle like that. Unnecessary. There we go. Again, unnecessarily annoying. There we go. We're going to take a Goodspring snow globe. As you can tell, there's like weird whispers that happen up here that are weird. Is that the only rock flower plant up here? I cannot remember if it is or not. I think it is. I'm not seeing any other ones. So yeah, now we just gotta go back to Sunny Smiles. Okay, so we are back, and now we're down here with Sunny.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now, we're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
Okay. Whatever you say, Sunny. Okay, so 1 Brock flower and 1 Xander root. Do that. We made healing
That's
powder.
not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yep. And we will meet Trudy in the next episode, because we just finished the main tutorial, and now we actually get to move on to some real gameplay. So yeah, I'll see everybody whenever the next episode comes out. I do not have an upload schedule. All I know is that it's either going to be today or tomorrow when the next one comes out. I really like this game, so I'm probably going to record it a lot. And I hope you